Happy Sabbath to you all. So today my nature talk will be about parrot flower. So it is basically a flower which looks exactly like a parrot from the side angle. So this is a unique flower that I have come across, and this looks remarkably like a parrot in flight. So it's one of the nature's most extraordinary blooms. So this is mostly found in Southeast Asia, and when we look at this flower, it basically showcases the beauty of creature, and the form of the flower itself is so fascinating that we see. And it has several names. So one among that is parrot flower, and it's also known as parrot's beak, and then parakeet flower as well. So it's basically next slide. So it's basically the greenish yellow. The flower itself is a greenish yellow, and it has some kind of black spots in it. And when we look at the size of it, it's 6 feet tall and 3 feet wider. So this plant basically produces a lot of nectars, which attracts hummingbirds a lot. Now, coming to the origin and habitat. So when we look at this exactly looks like a parrot, but it isn't. It's a flower. And if we see where they come from a forests of Thailand and Myanmar, and some also from the other parts of India, but they are mainly from Thailand and Myanmar. So this is discovered in 19th century by a British botanist named as Joseph Dalton Hooker. And they are, as I said, they are found in dense forests alone, and also in some hilly terrains of Southeast Asia. And they're rarely found, I mean, this flower is rarely found outside of the region, like say in Thailand and Myanmar. Apart from that, it's very hard to find them. And coming to their lifespan and condition, as you can see it on the screen, that this such kind of flowers, they survive only in one blooming season, and when they are put in the right condition and under the right climate, they can live up to few years as well in the condition. I mean, in the cultivation. And coming to the weather conditions, like they thrive in warm, humid, and shaded area. So you can see it on the screen that it's one of the best climate that we could see. That it's, I mean, the forest is all damped. So the flower is, we tend to see such flowers in this area. And coming to their lifestyle, they grow in clusters from the from the forest floor, and they are always thrived in a damped area. And coming to the pollination, they rely on insects like bees for pollination. And since they have their own, unique structure and the colorness, and the flower itself is so colorful, they rely on bees alone for the pollination. And coming to the unique speciality of this flower comparatively to other flowers is that, next slide. So they have this bird-like appearance. So the flowers, as we can see, the structure of this flower itself is so unique that they have bird-like appearance. And they basically resemble a bird, and they have nothing to do with parrot and then this flower, but this looks like parrot. And they also have a symbolic relationship, that is, it's specifically built to attract for pollination, for specific pollination. So some facts that if we could see is that it's very hard to grow, especially outside of its native habitat. It's very hard to grow in normal region, like in regions like us, because of its uniqueness and the colorness. It's very hard to grow. So what we can learn from this parrot flower is that first thing is the unity in diversity. Like just like how the flower resembles the parrot, it teaches us the beauty of the diversity in creation. And we can also learn about its adaptation, like it's built to thrive only in some specific environment, which reminds us the importance of we living in harmony in our surroundings. And it also has a gentle impact, that it flourishes without disrupting the environment. That also we can see. Next slide. So I would like to read a verse from Psalms chapter 139 verse 13. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. So when we look at this flower, the flower itself has a powerful symbolical creation of its uniqueness and stuff. So despite of its appearance looking like a parrot, it's not just beautiful, but it also reminds us that every creature in this world that God has created has its own design, and it has its own purpose. Similarly, each of us are crafted in such a way with our own strengths. We all have unique traits, strengths, and qualities as well to contribute in our life what God has given us. And we know the purpose of life, why God is given, so we'll have to live it accordingly. And this flower basically reminds us that we don't have to compare ourselves with others to, or we don't have to try ourselves to be someone else. So that's what we could see in this flower. This flower basically thrives by simply being itself. So we too, we can find that fulfillment to staying true to God, and also embrace what God has given us the role in our life. Thank you.